Top 7 foods to prevent leg cramps in seniors, energetic and stronger muscles. Do you find yourself jolting awake at night with painful leg cramps? Or perhaps you're dealing with muscle stiffness that makes everyday activities a challenge? There's hope. The right nutrition can relax your muscles, enhance circulation, and prevent cramps before they start. In today's comprehensive guide, we're revealing the top 7 power foods that help seniors eliminate leg cramps, maintain muscle strength, and improve overall mobility. Following these nutrition tips could significantly improve your quality of life and help you maintain your independence longer. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Drop a comment below, ask any questions you might have, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss our health-boosting tips from HolistiCurious. If you find this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from these natural solutions. Before we dive into these powerful foods, it's important to understand why leg cramps occur more frequently as we age. With advancing years, several physiological changes make seniors more susceptible to muscle cramps. Natural muscle mass loss, sarcopenia, begins around age 30 and accelerates after 60. Changes in nerve function affecting muscle contraction signals, reduced circulation and oxygen delivery to extremities, medication side effects impacting electrolyte balance, decreased hydration levels affecting muscle function, alterations in kidney function affecting mineral regulation. These factors combine to make leg cramps a common but manageable issue for many seniors. The good news? Nutrition plays a pivotal role in prevention. Let's explore the 7 foods that can make a dramatic difference in your muscle health. 1. Sweet potatoes, nature's potassium. Powerhouse. Among all the nutrients that support muscle health, sweet potatoes stand out as true champions for preventing leg cramps in seniors. These vibrant root vegetables contain a perfect combination of nutrients that directly address the physiological factors causing muscle cramps. How do sweet potatoes help prevent muscle cramps in older adults? Muscle cramps often occur when electrolytes are imbalanced, especially potassium. Sweet potatoes are potassium powerhouses, with one medium sweet potato containing about 540 milligrams of potassium, approximately 15% of your daily requirement. This essential mineral performs several critical functions: regulates muscle contractions and prevents involuntary spasms, maintains proper nerve signaling to muscles, balances fluid levels in muscle cells to prevent dehydration-related cramps. Research shows that seniors with higher potassium intake experience significantly fewer nighttime leg cramps. Adding just one sweet potato to your daily diet can make a remarkable difference in cramp frequency and intensity. The vitamin A advantage for muscle tissue health. Sweet potatoes are incredibly rich in beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A in the body. One medium sweet potato provides over 400% of your daily vitamin A needs. While not directly associated with muscle cramps, vitamin A plays vital supporting roles. Supports cell growth and regeneration in muscle tissue, enhances immune function, reducing inflammation that can trigger cramps, improves overall tissue health, supporting muscle recovery. The combination of potassium and vitamin A makes sweet potatoes an exceptional food for maintaining proper muscle function as we age. Complex carbohydrates for sustained energy. Sweet potatoes contain complex carbohydrates that replenish muscle glycogen, the energy storage form that gets depleted during physical activity. For seniors who remain active, sweet potatoes restore energy reserves in muscles, preventing fatigue-related cramps, provide sustained energy without blood sugar spikes. Now, support post-exercise recovery with their nutrient profile. Studies show that consuming complex carbohydrates, like those in sweet potatoes within 45 minutes after exercise, significantly improves muscle recovery and reduces cramping. Practical recommendations for sweet potato consumption. For optimal benefits, consume 2 to 3 medium sweet potatoes weekly for significant cramp-preventing benefits. Space consumption throughout the week rather than all at once. Baking, roasting, or steaming preserves more nutrients than frying. Leave the skin on for additional fiber and nutrients. For seniors with diabetes, pair sweet potatoes with protein or healthy fats to moderate blood sugar impact. Consider having sweet potatoes with dinner to help prevent nighttime cramping too. Yogurt, the calcium probiotic solution. Calcium deficiency is one of the leading causes of muscle cramps in seniors, and yogurt stands as an exceptional calcium source that's easily digestible and versatile. But yogurt's benefits extend far beyond just calcium. It provides a complete package of nutrients that work together to keep muscles functioning properly. How does calcium from yogurt prevent muscle cramps? Calcium plays a crucial role in muscle contraction and relaxation. When calcium levels are insufficient, muscles remain in a contracted state, causing painful cramps. Nerve impulses to muscles become erratic. The normal contraction-relaxation cycle is disrupted. 1 cup of yogurt provides approximately 300 milligrams of calcium, about 30% of a senior's daily needs. Studies show that maintaining adequate calcium levels can reduce leg cramp frequency by up to 50% in adults over 65. The bioavailability advantage of yogurt calcium. While many foods contain calcium, yogurt offers unique advantages. The calcium in yogurt is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and utilize it efficiently. The probiotics in yogurt improve gut health, enhancing calcium absorption. Yogurt's creamy texture makes it easier to consume than hard cheeses for seniors with dental issues. It's versatile and can be incorporated into various meals throughout the day. A 2021 study compared various calcium sources and found that dairy calcium, particularly from fermented sources like yogurt, was most effective at maintaining proper muscle function in older adults. The probiotic connection to muscle health. The beneficial bacteria in yogurt do more than just improve digestion. They enhance mineral absorption, including calcium, magnesium, and potassium. They produce certain B vitamins that support nerve function and muscle health. They reduce systemic inflammation that can contribute to muscle tension and cramping. Research indicates that gut health directly impacts muscle function, with improved microbiome diversity correlating with reduced cramping incidence in seniors. Vitamin D fortification for enhanced calcium utilization. Vitamin D and calcium work as partners. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption in the intestines. Without sufficient vitamin D, even high calcium intake may not prevent cramps. Vitamin D also has direct effects on muscle fiber strength and function. Most yogurts are fortified with vitamin D, providing 15 to 20% of daily needs per cup. For seniors, who often have limited sun exposure and reduced vitamin D production in the skin, fortified yogurt can be particularly beneficial. Practical recommendations for yogurt consumption. For optimal muscle health, consume 1 to 2 cups of yogurt daily for significant benefits. Choose Greek yogurt for higher protein content, which further supports muscle health. Select plain, unsweetened varieties to avoid excess sugar. For those with lactose sensitivity, lactose-free or cultured yogurts are excellent alternatives. Consider yogurt as a post-exercise recovery food to reduce exercise-induced cramping. Pair yogurt with other cramp-preventing foods for a synergistic effect. 3. Dark leafy greens, magnesium masterpieces. While many people focus on calcium and potassium for muscle health, dark leafy greens offer a powerhouse combination of magnesium, iron, and antioxidants that work together to prevent leg cramps and support overall muscle function. For seniors experiencing frequent cramping, adding more greens to their diet could be transformative. The magnesium miracle for muscle relaxation. Magnesium is often called nature's muscle relaxant for good reason. It counterbalances calcium's muscle contracting effects. It regulates neuromuscular transmission and muscle contractions. It activates enzymes needed for energy production in muscles. Magnesium content in common leafy greens, per 1 cup cooked. Spinach, 160 milligrams, 40% of daily needs. Swiss chard, 150 milligrams, 38% of daily needs. Kale, 100 milligrams, 25% of daily needs. Collard greens, 40 milligrams, 10% of daily needs. Studies show that approximately 80% of seniors don't get enough dietary magnesium, and this deficiency strongly correlates with increased frequency and severity of leg cramps. Iron, the oxygen transport mineral. Iron plays a critical but often overlooked role in preventing muscle cramps. It's essential for oxygen transport to muscles. It supports energy production within muscle cells. It helps remove waste products that can trigger cramping. For seniors, particularly those with borderline anemia, common in older adults, consuming iron-rich leafy greens can significantly improve muscle oxygenation and reduce cramp frequency. Antioxidant protection for muscle tissue. Oxidative stress increases with age and can damage muscle tissue. Leafy greens are packed with antioxidants that neutralize free radicals that cause muscle inflammation, protect muscle cells from damage during exertion, speed recovery after physical activity, support overall muscle tissue integrity. Research indicates that seniors who consume more antioxidant-rich foods experience less muscle soreness and fewer cramps after everyday activities. Nitrates for improved circulation. Leafy greens, particularly arugula, spinach, and kale, are rich in dietary nitrates that get converted to nitric oxide in the body. This compound relaxes and dilates blood vessels, improves blood flow to muscles, enhances oxygen delivery to muscle tissue, reduces cramping caused by poor circulation. Studies have shown that increased nitrate consumption can improve exercise tolerance and reduce cramping in older adults, with effects noticeable within just a few days of increased intake. Practical recommendations for incorporating leafy greens. To maximize the cramp-preventing benefits of leafy greens. Aim for 2 to 3 cups of leafy greens daily. Lightly steam or sauté greens to preserve nutrients while improving digestibility. Add greens to smoothies for an easy nutrient boost. Use greens as a base for salads with other cramp-fighting foods. Include a variety of different greens for the broadest nutrient profile. For those on blood thinners, maintain consistent, not suddenly increased, intake of vitamin K-rich greens for bananas, the original muscle cramp fighter. While sweet potatoes offer excellent potassium content, bananas remain the go-to food for many seniors dealing with leg cramps. These convenient, affordable fruits have earned their reputation as muscle cramp fighters for good reason. The perfect potassium package. Bananas provide a readily available form of potassium that's particularly effective for muscle function. One medium banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium. The natural sugar in bananas helps transport potassium to muscles more efficiently. The fiber content slows digestion, providing sustained release of potassium. The soft texture makes bananas accessible even for seniors with dental challenges. The synergistic effect of banana nutrients. Beyond potassium, bananas contain several other nutrients that work together to prevent muscle cramps. Vitamin B6 supports nerve function and communication with muscles. Manganese aids in energy production within muscle cells. Natural carbohydrates replenish glycogen stores in muscles. Resistant starch feeds beneficial gut bacteria that improve mineral absorption. The convenience factor for consistent consumption. One of the greatest advantages of bananas for cramp prevention is their convenience. No preparation required. Portable for on-the-go nutrition. Easily incorporated into various dishes. available year-round in most locations, budget-friendly compared to many other fruits. The glycemic advantage for sustained energy. Unripe or slightly green bananas offer particular benefits for muscle health. Lower glycemic impact prevents blood sugar fluctuations that can trigger cramps. Higher resistant starch content improves gut health and mineral absorption. Firmer texture allows for cooking applications like grilling or baking. More prebiotic fiber to support beneficial gut bacteria. Practical recommendations for banana consumption. For maximum cramp-fighting benefits. Consume 1 to 2 bananas daily, particularly before or after physical activity. Choose slightly underripe bananas for lower sugar content and higher resistant starch. Freeze-ripe bananas for smoothies with yogurt and leafy greens for a complete cramp-fighting beverage. Try banana with a tablespoon of nut butter for added magnesium and healthy fats. Consider bananas as a bedtime snack to prevent nocturnal cramping. 5. Tart cherry juice, the anti-inflammatory recovery drink. One of America's native fruits, tart cherries and their juice have gained significant attention in the scientific community for their powerful effects on muscle recovery and cramp prevention. Unlike sweet cherries commonly eaten as fruit, tart Montmorency. Cherries are typically consumed as juice and offer unique benefits for senior muscle health. The inflammation connection to muscle cramps. Chronic low-grade inflammation increases with age and can contribute to muscle cramps by disrupting normal nerve signaling to muscles, causing muscle fiber irritability and hypercontraction, restricting blood flow to muscle tissue, interfering with normal electrolyte balance. Tart cherry juice contains powerful anthocyanins and other phenolic compounds that significantly reduce inflammation markers in the body. Multiple studies have demonstrated that regular consumption can reduce inflammatory cytokines by up to 25% in older adults. Natural melatonin for addressing nocturnal cramps. Tart cherries are one of the few natural food sources of melatonin, which can help with nighttime leg cramps through several mechanisms. Improving sleep quality, which enhances muscle recovery. Regulating circadian rhythms that affect mineral balance throughout the day, providing mild muscle relaxant effects. Reducing cortisol levels that can contribute to muscle tension. Research shows that consuming tart cherry juice 1 to 2 hours before bedtime can improve sleep quality by up to 84 minutes per night in seniors, with corresponding reductions in nighttime cramping. Potassium content for electrolyte balance. While not as high as bananas or sweet potatoes, tart cherry juice provides meaningful potassium content. 8 ounces contains approximately 260 milligrams of potassium. The liquid form allows for rapid absorption. The accompanying antioxidants improve potassium utilization in the body. The hydrating effects help maintain electrolyte balance. Recovery acceleration for active seniors. For seniors who maintain physical activity, tart cherry juice offers remarkable benefits. Reduces post-exercise muscle pain by up to 49% in clinical studies. Accelerates strength recovery after exertion. Decreases muscle damage markers in the bloodstream. Reduces cramping frequency during recovery periods. Practical recommendations for tart cherry consumption. To maximize the benefits of tart cherry juice, consume 8 to 12 ounces daily, preferably divided into 2 servings. Choose unsweetened varieties to avoid excess sugar. For nighttime cramp prevention, have a serving 1 to 2 hours before bed. For exercise recovery, drink within 30 minutes after activity. Consider tart cherry concentrate diluted with water for higher anthocyanin content. For those concerned about sugar content, tart cherry supplements are also effective. 6. Salmon, the omega-3 anti-cramping protein. As a quintessential American food from the Pacific Northwest, wild-caught salmon offers a unique combination of nutrients that directly address several root causes of muscle cramps in seniors. Beyond its well-known heart health benefits, Salmon's specific nutrient profile makes it exceptionally effective for muscle function and cramp prevention. The omega-3 connection to muscle cramps. The omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA in salmon, help prevent muscle cramps through multiple mechanisms, reducing chronic inflammation that can irritate muscle tissue, improving cell membrane fluidity, enhancing nutrient delivery to muscles, modulating calcium channel function involved in muscle contraction, supporting nerve health and proper signaling to muscles. Research indicates that omega-3 supplementation can reduce cramp frequency by up to 40% in adults with chronic cramping issues, with dietary sources like salmon being particularly effective. The vitamin D advantage for muscle function. Salmon is one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, providing about 100% of daily needs in a single serving. This vitamin is crucial for muscle health, essential for calcium absorption and utilization, directly impacts muscle fiber structure and function, helps regulate mineral balance throughout the body, often deficient in seniors due to reduced sun exposure and decreased skin synthesis. Studies show that correcting vitamin D deficiency alone can reduce muscle cramps by up to 30% in deficient individuals. The protein factor for muscle maintenance. Maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly challenging with age, and inadequate protein intake can contribute to cramp frequency. A 4-ounce serving of salmon provides about 25 grams of complete protein. Contains all essential amino acids needed for muscle repair and maintenance. The protein is highly digestible, important for seniors with reduced digestive capacity. Provides sustained amino acid availability, supporting overnight muscle recovery. Research shows that adequate protein intake, particularly from sources rich in leucine like salmon, helps preserve muscle mass and function in aging adults. The astaxanthin effect on muscle endurance. Wild salmon's distinctive pink color comes from astaxanthin, a powerful carotenoid with unique benefits. Functions as both an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory in muscle tissue. Enhances mitochondrial function in muscle cells, improving energy production. Protects muscle tissue from oxidative damage during activity. Guarana improves endurance and delays fatigue that can trigger cramping studies with astaxanthin. Supplementation show improved muscle endurance and reduced cramping during physical activity, with dietary sources providing similar benefits with regular consumption. Practical recommendations for salmon consumption. For optimal muscle cramp prevention, consume wild-caught salmon 2 to 3 times weekly. Choose baking, poaching, or grilling over frying to preserve omega-3 content. Include both the flesh and skin for maximum nutrient benefits. For those who don't enjoy fish, high-quality fish oil supplements can provide omega-3s. Canned salmon with bones provides both omega-3s and calcium for dual cramp-fighting benefits. Pair salmon with leafy greens for a complete muscle-supporting meal. 7. Watermelon, the hydration and mineral powerhouse. As an iconic American summer fruit, watermelon delivers a unique combination of hydration and nutrients specifically beneficial for preventing muscle cramps in seniors. Its refreshing nature makes it a favorite among older adults, and its physiological benefits extend far beyond simple hydration. The L-citrulline effect on muscle function. Watermelon contains an amino acid called L-citrulline that offers remarkable benefits for muscle health. Converts to L-arginine in the body, supporting nitric oxide production, enhances blood flow to muscle tissue, reduces muscle fatigue during activity, accelerates removal of ammonia and other waste products from muscles. Research shows that L-citrulline supplementation reduces muscle soreness and cramp frequency by up to 40% in older adults, with watermelon providing a natural food source of this compound. The hydration factor for cramp prevention. Dehydration is a leading cause of muscle cramps in seniors, and watermelon addresses this elegantly. Contains over 90% water content. Provides electrolytes alongside fluids for better hydration. The natural sugars help fluid absorption. The cooling effect encourages greater consumption. Studies indicate that even mild dehydration, 1 to 2% of body weight, increases cramp risk by up to 35%, making watermelon's high water content particularly valuable. The lycopene advantage for muscle recovery. The bright red flesh of watermelon contains lycopene, a powerful antioxidant with specific benefits for muscle tissue. Reduces oxidative stress in muscle cells, protects muscle mitochondria from damage, enhances recovery after physical exertion, reduces inflammation that can trigger cramping. Research shows that higher lycopene intake correlates with better muscle function and lower cramping frequency in adults over 65. The potassium-magnesium balance. Watermelon provides a natural balance of two key electrolytes. Contains approximately 170 milligrams of potassium per cup. Provides about 15 milligrams of magnesium per cup. The natural sugar content helps transport these minerals to muscle tissue. The high water content enhances electrolyte distribution throughout the body. Practical recommendations for watermelon consumption. To maximize the cramp-preventing benefits of watermelon, consume 1 to 2 cups daily during summer months when available. Blend into smoothies with yogurt for a complete muscle-supporting beverage. Freeze small cubes for a refreshing snack that encourages hydration. Include both the flesh and lighter-colored rind near the flesh for maximum L-citrulline. Consider watermelon juice as a pre-exercise drink to prevent activity-related cramping. Pair with a protein source like Greek yogurt for a balanced recovery snack. Creating a comprehensive cramp prevention nutrition plan. While each of these 7 foods offers significant benefits for preventing leg cramps, their power multiplies when strategically combined into a comprehensive nutrition plan. Here's how to create a practical, sustainable approach to cramp prevention through nutrition. Daily nutritional targets for cramp prevention. Potassium, 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams from sweet potatoes, bananas, leafy greens. Calcium, 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams, primarily from yogurt. Magnesium, 310 to 420 milligrams, from leafy greens, salmon. Vitamin D, 800 to 1,000 international units, from salmon, fortified yogurt. Omega-3 fatty acids, 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams, primarily from salmon. Water, minimum 64 ounces, plus hydrating foods like watermelon. Sample 3-day meal plan for cramp prevention. Day 1. Breakfast, Greek yogurt with banana and a tablespoon of honey. Lunch, salmon salad with dark leafy greens and olive oil dressing. Dinner, baked sweet potato with steamed kale and grilled chicken. Evening snack, tart cherry juice, 8 ounces. Day 2. Breakfast, smoothie with yogurt, spinach, banana, and tart cherry juice. Lunch, quinoa bowl with roasted sweet potato and sautéed Swiss chard. Dinner, grilled salmon with steamed broccoli and brown rice. Evening snack, watermelon slices, 1 cup. Day 3. Breakfast, oatmeal topped with yogurt and banana slices. Lunch, spinach salad with canned salmon, walnuts, and olive oil dressing. Dinner, sweet potato and black bean chili with collard greens. Evening snack, tart cherry juice, 8 ounces. Timing strategies for maximum benefit. Consume potassium-rich foods, sweet potatoes, bananas, with dinner to prevent nighttime cramping. Have tart cherry juice 1 to 2 hours before bedtime for improved sleep quality. Eat a small protein snack, yogurt, before bed to support overnight muscle recovery. Consume watermelon or other hydrating foods throughout the day, rather than large amounts of water at once. Have salmon or other omega-3 sources 2 to 3 times weekly, evenly spaced. If you're finding this information valuable so far, please take a moment to hit that like button. We'd love to hear in the comments which of these timing strategies you plan to try first. Your experiences help other viewers, and we read every comment. Don't forget to subscribe to HolistiCurious if you haven't already to get more science-backed health tips delivered directly to your feed. Supplement considerations when diet alone isn't enough. Magnesium glycinate, 100 to 300 milligrams, may help if leafy green consumption is limited. Vitamin D3, 1,000 to 2,000 international units, if sun exposure is limited and dietary sources are insufficient. Potassium supplements should only be used under medical supervision. Tart cherry extract can substitute for juice for those monitoring sugar intake. Beyond nutrition, complementary strategies, gentle stretching before bed, particularly calf and hamstring stretches. Adequate hydration throughout the day, not just when thirsty. Regular physical activity appropriate for fitness level. Proper footwear with good arch support. Warm Epsom salt baths to provide topical magnesium. Compression socks for improved circulation in lower extremities. Expected results and timeline. While individual responses vary based on current nutritional status, overall health, and cramp severity, most seniors can expect initial improvement in mild cramping within 3 to 5 days of dietary changes. Significant reduction in cramp frequency within 2 weeks of consistent implementation. Maximum benefit achieved within 4 to 6 weeks as nutrient status normalizes. Continued improvement in muscle function over 2 to 3 months. For optimal results, consistency is key. Rather than drastically changing your diet all at once, gradually incorporate these 7 foods, focusing on the ones you most enjoy. Even partial implementation can yield significant benefits for muscle health and cramp reduction. If leg cramps persist despite these nutritional strategies, consult with your healthcare provider to rule out underlying medical conditions or medication side effects that may require additional intervention. By making these 7 powerful foods a regular part of your diet, you're not just preventing leg cramps, you're supporting overall muscle health, circulation, and mobility that contribute to greater independence and quality of life in your senior years. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and share it with someone who might benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe to HolistiCurious for more evidence-based health tips for seniors. Drop a comment below with your experience using these foods or any questions you might have. We'd also love to hear which of these 7 foods you're most excited to try. Your engagement helps us create content that matters to you. Stay healthy, stay active, and we'll see you in our next video.